world? Welcome back to another episode of Sodium here, presented by Straight Dough Media. It's your boy Spice here, along with Juice.
What's good?
This is Juice, aka RJ. And we listen around here. We all know each other, so all them nicknames and stuff. You might hear nicknames that we don't call each other officially, and you might hear government names, but it is what it is.
It's that boy Zoom and Loom on the ones and twos.
On the
What's going on with you, brother?
But yo, so we got another we got a ranking video for y'all today. This time we're doing
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5. It was my idea to do a top 5 movies, but then RJ was like, yo, let's just keep it. Let's make it top 5 90s movies, because we're probably going to bombard y'all with list of like ranking videos that involve movies. So we're going to keep this to top 5 90s movies.
Can we agree that 90s movies might be the best era of movies that was out there?
Best? Probably, yeah. I would say so, because you still have some of those elements from like the older generation of movies where they're using real film. It's not digitally filmed until towards the end of the 90s.
See, the best thing about the earlier movies was when it was fake and you knew it was fake. You accepted the
miniatures and stop motion animation. Yes. Yeah. Yo, listen, man, my number one movie, it might not have been my number one movie if it wasn't for practical effects.
Oh, facts.
You know what I mean? But we'll get to there. We'll get to that point. So let's start off, man. I'm going to start off. My number 5 favorite movie from the 90s is Friday.
Ooh, number 5.
It's only number 5, man. Yeah, I know.
Okay, now hold on.
Like,
okay, I'll accept that.
Well, listen, when we were doing the prep for this episode, I thought that Friday was like originally my number 2 in my mind. But then once I started going down a list of all my actual favorite movies, it ended up hitting number 5. I mean, it's a classic, don't get me wrong. I love Friday. If it's on TV and I'm sitting around here and it's like 9:30 and there's nothing else on, I'm going to watch it.
If there's nothing else on?
No, you know what I mean. Like, if
okay.
I'm not saying the movie sucks. I'm just saying, like, I can't not skip past it.
Okay, I got
unless there's like a live sporting event on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, left my phone on. Oh, but anyway, that's
Friday.
My number 5, man. What you got?
Oof. Well, I guess for my 5th pick of 90s movies, I'm going to introduce it like that. I'm going to have to go, And you know I love this movie. It's The Three Ninjas.
It made the top 5?
It made the top 5. Maybe for nostalgia reasons.
The very first one.
The very first one, yeah. And on top of that, when I was younger, my grandpa, my nickname was Tum Tum because I had a bottomless pit at the stomach. I mean, I used to be able to throw that shit down.
You talking about Cecil?
Yes. Yeah,
with that sugarless Kool-Aid?
The past is the past for a reason. All right, well, give me your number 4, man. Because I still can't believe Friday's your 5th.
It's number 5, man. I was going back and forth with these, like like 3, 4, and 5. When I get to number 2, you're gonna be looking at me wild, because I don't know if there's another person on this planet that would have this as their number 2 favorite movie.
Because if Friday's the 5th, I'm actually excited to hear the 4th. So what we got?
Number 4 is New Jack City.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Jack City's number 4, man. Nino Brown.
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Now that you just mentioned it, there's a whole. Okay.
Like, come on, man. Even
now that I'm really thinking about it, like
even the movie soundtrack from Nino Brown from New Jack City was fire.
Oh, facts. All gritty.
Christopher Williams, Dreaming.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that song, and that is my joy.
Yeah, I know. And he was in the film.
I don't remember that.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
What was his name? Kareem Akbar. He was like, he worked at the bank. Like he was the one that made all the finances make sense at the bank level.
Okay, I didn't even know that was him.
And then Nino stabbed his hand in the meeting when was walking on the table with the dog with the pit bull that they made fun of in Martin when Martin lost it. bro man had the Walkman.
Yeah.
But New Jack City is my number 4, man. What's yours?
Okay. man, I feel as if I need to revisit my list. Just because
I mean, we can
man, I
always come
forgot
back.
about like Juice and like Poetic Justice. But
Yeah.
all right, this is just the first list. All right. We might have to revisit this.
The first draft.
Yeah. But on my fourth pick, I'm gonna have to go with Jackie Brown.
Okay.
You remember that movie?
Absolutely. That's respectable.
And Samuel L. Jackson had that weird colored hair.
Yo, there was a few movies he was in the 90s. He had like weird color hair.
But he was such a menace in that movie.
Oh, I know. Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And well, what's my girl's name? The main character. I forget her name. Her actual name.
Pam Grier?
Pam Grier killed that role, man.
Absolutely.
Killed that role. They actually all did a pretty good job. Even can't even say even but you know, who's the chick that was with Robert De Niro?
Oh man, I can't remember. No, I haven't watched that movie in probably.
Man, that
20
was
years.
a great movie. That's one movie that if it does come on, I'm definitely gonna sit down and
Yo,
watch.
I think the last time I watched that movie, I lived with Brie on Upstate College. I think that's the last time we actually watched that movie.
And
It's
that
been a
movie's
minute.
and that movie's older than that.
Oh, of course.
So it's definitely been a while.
Damn near as old as
I
us.
probably seen that probably like last November.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I can't lie. Some of these movies, even though they're on my top 5 or honorable mentions, I haven't watched them in a little while.
Oh, all
Like,
of
I
them.
haven't.
Everyone that's on my list. Bro,
It's probably been about 6 months since.
if I
watched
can
these,
find the
actually.
Three Ninjas and rewatch that, it'd be great. I don't know if it's on streaming or anything. It might be like
I'll
YouTube.
I'll rip the disc and send you the file.
What? You can find that movie? You got
I
that movie?
haven't.
You got the movie?
Of course.
I know what I'm doing today.
And I got three ninjas, and I got Three Ninjas Kickback.
Bro, say
The second
less.
one, when they had
Yeah.
the random dude that replaced Rocky that looked absolutely nothing like him and was way taller than all the other ones that looked like he
Yeah,
was
we
already
don't gotta
driving.
talk about that. RIP to the Road
Even,
Rock.
yo, I like the second movie though. I ain't gonna lie.
They was all great.
I can't
was
say
okay.
that because the third one was the one with Hulk Hogan playing the villain. And he had that weird hairpiece.
It would have been better with Macho Man Randy Savage, but we'll leave that one
Anything.
alone.
Any movie would have been better with Macho Man. Are you kidding me? But all right, we on to number 3?
All right, let's go to number 3.
Number 3 is Rush Hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's my
Not
third
the
one.
the
See,
first one.
here's the first one. Well,
Gotcha.
the second one would have come out after. It would have been like 2001, right?
Early 2000s, yeah.
Two, something like that. But I was actually gonna. I originally, when I started making my list, had another Chris Tucker movie. I would have had 3 Chris Tucker movies in my top 5. But
Yeah.
I ended up taking Money Talks out. It was in my top
For
5.
real? I did too.
And
That's funny.
I even had to take it out of my honorable mentions. But actually, you know what? No, now that I'm thinking about it, nah. We'll get to honorable mentions later. But anyway, Rush Hour is my third. It's my number 3. I absolutely love Rush Hour. It's Blu-ray's over there. It's in the Blu-ray player right now
Oh, for real?
as we speak. Yes.
Hey, yeah, I can't blame you on that one. Whoa. A lot of memorable moments in Rush Hour.
Oh, I love it. Love it, man. What's your number 3?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with my number 3 pick. It's gonna have to be 7. Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt. What is in the box? What's in the box?
7 is such a great film. While
Very
it's not
underrated.
in my top 5 or my honorable mentions, it's a great movie. Like it is objectively a better film.
And see, the reason why I say like the 90s has probably, I can't say the best era.
Or the defense.
I don't know, but he's gone. Yeah, I would have just stopped running right there. But yeah, the reason why I would say like, man, 90s had some of the best movies is because, you know, like today they can make anything look realistic, you know, with the technology and stuff that we got.
Right.
But man, it seems like today they really don't care about like the writing. Like the 90s movies would actually have you captivated. Like the storylines, like think of any really like movie that had like Morgan Freeman. What's the movie that he did with Angelina Jolie? Actually, it wasn't Morgan Freeman. That was Denzel Washington. Whenever he was paralyzed. He was in a hospital bed, and he had her doing like all the detective work.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh man, Another one of my favorite movies. I didn't put it on the list, but
I'm going to sound like a crazy person, and I know for a fact Breon is going to be upset with me by saying I have no idea what you're talking about. I've probably seen the movie.
I know.
But to be honest, y'all watched more movies than I did. Like
that was my thing.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, growing up, you know what I mean, you had to go to the Blockbuster.
We didn't have a Blockbuster.
Yes, we did.
Where do we have a Blockbuster?
Well, maybe not up here, but like I know when I was up in DC.
Well, that's a different story, man. Like I used to love going to my aunt's house. She lived right outside of DC in Temple Hills.
Bruh.
Stay at Blockbuster.
That was like, man, Tony used to come up and visit me. And we would go to a Blockbuster, grab a million movies. I forgot what we had something out here. I forgot what it was called.
We had Hollywood Video.
Hollywood Video. Man.
And then we had Family Video in the shopping center. That's where Mark got all those racks from.
Yeah.
Remember he lived in town. He had all them racks from Family Video.
I wonder if he still got them. It's funny to this day. To this day.
Oh my gosh. But go ahead. I'm sorry, man. I cut you off.
I totally forgot what I was even talking about. Oh, yeah.
Films. We were talking about why 90s films were better than what we have
I mean,
now.
like, just the storylines, like, it just kept you so involved into the movie. Great acting.
Yeah.
You know, and I
don't think all the acting is necessarily bad right now.
I can't say no.
But you have a point about
there is
movies
great
being,
actors
like,
right now.
Keeping you captivated.
Yes, like you're watching the movie and you're like, I ain't moving. You gotta get up and use the bathroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're like, nah. And back then it was a little bit, I guess, more. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because back then, if you really wanted to go see a movie, you would have to go see the movie.
Right.
It's not like streaming right now. Like you kind of can put it off.
Well, see, that was part of the episode me and me and Greg did about drive-ins and movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like I had mentioned that I wanted to see that new F1 movie. And when I started to think about it, man, like if me and Corinne go to the movies, we're gonna drop $50, $55.
Easy.
And I waited like 3 weeks and watched it here for $25.
Mm-hmm.
I've already bought food for my house. Fact. It's not like I went out and bought food to watch the movie. So I'm not spending extra money on the food.
Yeah.
I'm up here in my pajamas watching this movie that I already knew was going to suck. So why would I go drop $55 on it?
No, I feel it. It's more so, I guess, for like the experience. You know, sometimes they want to get up out the house. You know, I'd rather be up on the couch watching that movie comfortably in my PJs.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Feet kicked up, but you know. But that's another discussion.
That's another discussion?
Yeah, that's another discussion right there. I do like going to a good movie theater to go see a movie.
That's fair. I mean, do we even have any good movie theaters right now?
I mean,
there's the AMC up in Morgantown, but
we have to travel, which kind of sucks. I mean, 30 minutes.
I was going to say it's not that bad.
No.
Unless you want to be, I don't want to say an idiot, but a sightseer and go down 166 to 119. I mean, that's the long way.
Yeah. Which one's closer? I'm guessing it'd be Morgantown, Greensburg or Morgantown.
Morgantown's closer.
Which is cool. But I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. And I think that kind of takes the fun out of the movies a little bit for me.
Really?
Right now, yeah. Like, I put it like this. Did you watch the movie Sinners?
Yeah, we watched Sinners.
You like Sinners?
Listen, my wife has a way of trying to get me to watch a movie in a moment when I really don't want to watch a movie.
Okay.
So then I try to be slick and like navigate my way around watching it at that moment. Yeah. Well, I dodged her with this movie for like 2 weeks, and finally she just got me. It was like a Sunday night, and then I got home from my mom and dad's. Me and my son, we go over and watch the NASCAR races.
Yeah.
And we got home and he was asleep. And it's not necessarily a movie a 2-year-old should be sitting there watching.
Oh, I feel that.
And she just turned it on. He was asleep. She got me. She just got me.
She just snuck it in.
And I was like, yo, I can't, in that moment, I'm like, I can't get up now and walk out. I'd be the biggest, Richard in the world if I got up and walked out. So we watched Sinners. I thought it was a good movie.
Okay.
It wasn't necessarily for me.
But you was home.
I was home and comfortable.
This is the point. But continue.
And also, that's the main reason why I bought that Love Saxactional with the Harman Kardon speakers and that.
Yeah.
Like, man, just sit on the couch and enjoy a movie experience without
Ain't
all
nothing
the
like
pizza face kids in there sucking face.
Yeah. And you ain't got really where you got your own little space, you know what
Yes,
I mean?
and you can pause the movie.
Yeah.
And I can get up and get this Kool-Aid.
See, this is my point. And this is why I do miss like movie theaters. Because now if you would have seen it inside of a movie theater, you know what I mean? I think the experience might have been like a little bit different.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
No, I think at that point, if I'd have watched in a movie theater
really
about 2/3 of the way through the movie, I'd have got up. I'd have been pissed off because I'd probably just want to go home.
My wife, she really didn't like Sinners. I liked
Really?
it. Yeah. I enjoyed it personally. But she but here's the thing also with my wife. Sorry, baby. When we watch movies, you do not pay attention to the movie like I pay attention to the movie. I'm telling you right now. Look, and she says it's a women know how to multitask. I get it.
I think I multitask better. You know what? No, I can't say that because my wife literally multitasks for work.
She got a game on her phone that she can play 92 hours straight. I'm telling you. This movie's pretty good. You ain't even looking at the screen. I'll be like, yo, you don't even know what happened. That was a good movie. I didn't like Sinners. Like, man, you didn't watch the majority of it.
I didn't dislike it. It just wasn't for me. I think I think it was a really good movie. I think the filmography was excellent. I thought the acting was excellent. Which almost anything Michael B. Jordan's going to be in, his acting is usually going to be on point. It just wasn't for me. Like, I don't think I'll ever voluntarily watch it again.
Okay.
Now, if it's on, if I walk in a room and Corinne's got it on, I'm not going to just get up and, hey, babe, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
But it just
fake sleep move.
It just wasn't for me.
Yes, ladies, we do that from time to time.
I think I spent the whole time while the movie was on designing merch for the store. Yeah. But I was watching. I didn't miss anything. Like I was into the film. I wasn't like tuning it out at all because I don't like sitting and watching a movie and then like at the 2/3 mark being like, wait, what's going on? Who is this?
Yeah.
And because at that point, what have you sat there all that time for?
No, I get it.
But anyway, let's move on.
Let's
get to the number 2.
Talk about everything else.
My number 2, and this is where I'm saying most people would probably not even have this in their top 5, is Days of Thunder. Like, listen, man.
What is it?
Days of Thunder, the Tom Cruise NASCAR movie. Like
I don't remember. I don't think I remember that one.
You know about me in NASCAR, man.
No, I get it. I get it.
I love Days of Thunder, but it's a very bad film. The sound, the audio is excellent. A lot of the shots they were able to get for the movie were excellent because they actually, a lot of the shots you see in the film were filmed during actual NASCAR Cup Series races.
That's pretty dope, though.
But because of that and the limitations of the era in which it was filmed, 89, 90, you get some really bad editing.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to splice race scenes from like 5 racetracks into one race, and it just but it's not good. It's like it's even a bad representation of what NASCAR racing actually is. It's not as bad as Talladega Nights because Talladega Nights is just this giant joke. Days of Thunder was trying to be serious, but they took liberties with a lot of the truth of what racing is. It really is like they've always said, Top Gun with race cars instead of planes.
Okay. Top Gun was a great movie.
Top Gun's
How many good like race movies do you know of? I think I just watched one, and it's the latest one with Brad Pitt and
it's terrible.
You watched that?
Yeah, we watched it. I wasn't going to miss it. I love racing. It's my favorite sport. F1 is garbage. That movie sucks. It was bad.
More.
No, RJ.
It was more than just racing. I think
it's bad. I respected a lot of things they did with using old F1 footage and how they were able to do things with CGI and how they shot the film because the racing scenes you're watching, most of them are actual racing scenes.
Yeah.
From movies. They just did a good job with camouflaging the cars so they look like the film cars. All that's good. Story's ridiculous. Okay? It is. It's over here somewhere. If you ever watched Driven, do you remember that IndyCar movie from 2001 with Sylvester Stallone?
Sounds mad familiar.
F1.
What happened in that movie? I think I remember that.
What
movie
happened?
in Driven.
Just watch F1 because they basically stole the story.
Hey, yeah.
And they got all the Days of Thunder elements with the over reliance on contact with other cars and over dramatizing. That mess ain't real, man. Like, why are you making look? This is a whole video that's a video for another day.
Okay,
but if you're going to make a movie based on a product, make it actually what the product is. Like Any Given Sunday, Any Given Sunday is a much better representation of what football is than Days of Thunder, Talladega Nights, F1.
You just made me think again. I forgot about that movie.
Any Given Sunday is not good.
You didn't like that movie?
RJ, I can like something and say it's entertaining and also admit that it's not good.
Willie Beam. Yo, shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Stephen Willie Beeman.
Yeah.
I love Any Given Sunday, but it's not necessarily a good movie.
I get it.
We're gonna have a whole episode.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have to run this back. Now that we're talking.
But anyway, forget it. Let's not get too hemmed up here. Days of Thunder is my number 2. I would not advise anybody to watch Days of Thunder and think that is what NASCAR racing actually is.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Now, do you feel the same way? I'm going to make this fast. You feel the same way about like the Fast and Furious movies? It ain't NASCAR.
RJ, I hate the Fast and Furious movies. Like, I don't use the word hate like too often in that regard. I hate those films. But I will say,
even the first ones?
I can't stand the first one. If Too Fast, Too Furious came on this TV right now, I'd sit and watch it. I actually like Too Fast, Too Furious, and it's garbage.
That was the one with
that was the first time that Tyrese plays Rome.
Okay,
that was the one with him and Brian O'Connor, and then the dude with the messed up lips, and he was the villain.
Yeah.
And
the later ones was getting a little odd.
Yeah, they went to space.
That's what I'm saying. They were just taking it too far.
Like, and Vin Diesel moved a car with his hands. Like,
yeah.
What are we doing here?
What's up with Jason? Aquaman as the bad guy?
I didn't even watch the movie.
You didn't watch that one?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I've watched any of them since Fast 7, maybe 6 or 7.
I don't even know which one they're even on. I think they're almost at 10.
No, they're 10s. They already did 10.
They did 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave up on it once they went to space. I'm good. All right. For my number 2, my second pick is going to be Pulp Fiction.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Pulp Fiction's really good. What's
Wait,
that?
yeah. We on 2, number 3?
We on 2.
On 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Then I messed up on that one then.
What do you
For
mean?
my number 2, I'm going to put Pulp Fiction at my number 1. For my number 2.
We'll come back to that. Okay.
Yeah, my number 2, I'm going to go Low Down Dirty Shame.
Okay.
One of the best movies ever made. And shout out to the Wayans. Wayne's been doing, man, they've been putting in work forever, man.
Absolutely. Keenan Ivory Wayans is a genius.
Oh, my goodness.
He's a genius.
Bro. Him and Damon. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't even think Keenan Ivory Wayans is a great actor. I just mean overall as far as
no, he more behind
creating.
The scene. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Him, Damon, I think some of the
even though I did enjoy Keenan Ivory Wayans as Frenchie in Living Color. Like, that is one of my favorite characters in Living Color.
We definitely have to do an episode on
we got to talk
best
about
90s
Living
show.
Color.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
One of the best shows ever created, man.
But go ahead, you were talking Low Down Dirty Shame.
Yeah, Low Down Dirty Shame, man. Definitely one of my favorites. Something I remember just chilling in the crib watching that with my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was just a good movie. It's a really good movie, man. And then as far as like Pulp Fiction, how can't you?
We're not to number 1 yet.
Okay.
Hold that. Say that. We're gonna get to the honorable mentions first.
Oh, facts.
Okay.
Bet.
So the tradition here on the channel when it comes to honorable mentions is to just pick 2. But I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna pick 3. I thought of something after the fact that had me want to pick 4, but now I'll keep it at 3.
Okay.
And these are in no particular order, the honorable mentions. But my 3 honorable mentions are the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie,
Ooh, that's
the
a good
original,
pick.
like
Good pick.
Shredder's entrance with that massive. Like me and Greg already talked about on the Turtles episode. He had that like massive cape
Yeah.
with a really dope pattern on it. But did you ever notice Shredder looked like he stole clothes from Blanche from from the Golden Girls? Man.
That's funny.
Anyway, so the first Turtles movie would be my first on them. Like I said, these aren't in order, but that was one. Major Pain is 2. I'll say that's my second of the honorable mentions.
Man, that was a great movie. Growing up, that was a great movie.
Oh, it's still a great movie.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. If it's on, you gotta watch
You
it.
gotta watch it. And my other honorable mention is Boomerang. The Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
movie.
Murphy.
Yeah.
And he had that suit, and he got a cord.
I love Boomerang. If you don't mention this in your honorable mentions, this other movie, I'm gonna bring it up. But I'll let you come with your honorable mentions.
Damn, man. I feel like I need to change my honorable mentions now. Man, Boomerang. That was 90s? That was 90s?
Yeah, I think Boomerang was what, like 91?
Okay. Man, that was a funny movie.
Because it was the movie Eddie Murphy made after Coming to America.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it would have been the one that would have followed. No, I'm wrong. Harlem Nights followed Coming to America. And then Boomerang.
Wow. Man, I feel like I need to redo my whole list right now.
Boomerang came out in 92.
Okay, now I gotta add. I have to do 3 now.
But no, Harlem Nights was in the 80s. It was still in the 80s.
80s?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say I'm gonna have to put that on the list.
Yeah, that's still in the 80s.
Yeah, okay. I guess for my honorable mentions, I might have to go with Spawn with Michael J. Wright. Whatever that little clown thing he was, used to creep that heck out of me.
Who's the clown? Was that John Leguizamo? Was he the clown?
Oh, I can't remember who it was. But I just remember, his face used to creep me out whenever I was I was like, hey, yo, man. And then my other one's gonna be The Matrix. Yeah,
Okay.
When The Matrix dropped, kind of changed the game, you know what I mean? Like,
maybe for you and Tony. That's all y'all talked
oh,
about.
that's a big fact. I mean, back in the day, you remember back in the day when Tony and Marcus used to take karate.
Oh, yes, I know.
So everybody kind of felt like Neo. And you would think that you can actually do that stuff. Remember when he was like blocking everything with like one hand and blocking bullets and stuff? Yeah. Cousin threw a shoe at my head. I ain't blocked nothing.
How would you feel if I told you that the Matrix is unwashed ass?
I don't know, man. I think it was a great movie. Like it was a good movie. And it kind of, I can't say they like this started like the whole sci-fi thing, because there was definitely different sci-fi
my number one is the movie that made sci-fi movies what they are. We'll get to that.
What movie is that?
You'll have to wait and see. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't know, man. It made you think. It made you think a little bit.
I never finished it.
With The Matrix?
I've never seen the whole movie. I tried to watch it.
Really?
Actually, Tony and Mark tried to make me watch it one time. This would have been like 3 or 4 years after it came out.
Yeah.
I left. We were over at their house, and I was like, I called my mom, like, hey mom, why don't you come get me?
Okay, I put it like this. Younger, whenever this came out. So I don't even know how old he was.
Matrix, it was 99, right? So
99.
I would have been 10. You 89?
Yep.
Yeah, so 10.
Yeah. Okay. So then it didn't make as much sense as it does now. Like if you was to watch it now with the knowledge that you have now, it will make you think. I don't know. It'll make you think different about it now. Like younger, it was more so like the fighting scenes just look cool. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Would
You're talking about the film itself.
Yeah.
Would make you think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Man, you might have a point there.
Yeah, but that's something now. Like we was young when that first came out. I ain't care about nothing else besides like 100 Mr. Anderson's fighting Neo, you know what I'm saying? And now I gotta think of another one. Because you said Harlem Nights was 80s.
That was 80s, yeah.
Yeah. That was gonna have to get on the list, man. Major Pain though. I can also put that on mine.
Well, I thought you were going to mention Surf Ninjas because we talked about it before we started filming.
Man,
Surf Ninjas is really bad, but I love it. I love
one
that
of the
movie.
greatest worst movies that was ever created.
Absolutely.
Facts.
But I think it's so good because of like Leslie Nielsen's performance. Ernie Reyes Sr., who played Zach.
Yeah.
Like those two made the film for me. It wasn't the kids. It wasn't Rob Schneider. I don't know. Tone Loc, I mean, just him being himself is funny. Hearing Tone Loc come on talking about some brothers don't surf. That is funny to me. I don't know why.
He always has the greatest randomest appearances in every movie.
Before we get to our number one, I gotta say one quick story about a 90s movie. There's Something About Mary. Right?
Okay.
The movie itself,
Great
I've
movie.
never watched the whole film. But the zipper scene I've seen so many times because of our cousin Tony. So like when we were in middle school, right? Because I hadn't seen the movie, I didn't understand why he was running around yelling Franks and Beans all the time.
Hey, yeah.
Right. So we were in lunch, right? We had lunch together in 6th grade. And we would do this weird thing. We were family, so we every other day one of us would buy the little, at the time it was Fikes Dairy orange drink. Like not juice, but like the orange drink. Ooh. And we would share it. Right?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, because our parents had good jobs. We could have just, bought our own stuff. But we would sit there and I think it was Mr. Franzak. Mr. Franzak's the one that asked about it. But there was another guidance counselor, Mr. Fabry. One of them, every time they walk by, Tony would be like, Frank T. Beans! You know what I mean? And Mr. Franzak finally the one day, he was one of my dad's customers.
Yeah.
And he really didn't know Tony's parents, at least to my knowledge. So we're leaving the lunchroom one day. Mr. Franzak comes. He used to put his arm around kids when he would talk to him. He put his arm around me. He was like, James. I said, yes, sir, Mr. Franzak. You're, I'm assuming that's your cousin? I said, yes, sir. He was like, what is this Franks and Beans nonsense? And I was like, Mr. Franzak, if I knew, I'd tell you. But this went on for like 3 years, bro.
That's hilarious.
Like the movie had been out.
Man, you have to watch that movie now.
I guess, man. I only care about the zipper scene, man. Mostly because of Keith David, the black. Well, he was like the stepfather, right?
Yeah.
He was what made the scene. You know what I mean? Is it the Frank?
I forgot Tony even did that, but man, that brings back a whole bunch of memories.
Right,
man.
Right.
But it was definitely a great movie, man.
All
great
right,
movie.
Let's wrap this up, man. Let's get to number one because there's so many. We might have to make like literally another video about this, about like the next 5 or something like that, because like I thought of movies while we were sitting here.
Oh yeah. So, the more I kept on listening to your list, I'm like, oh man,
right.
I forgot a lot.
So let's wrap this up, man. My number one is Terminator 2.
Okay.
Terminator 2. Not only is it my number one 90s movie, whenever we get to a list of our top 5 favorite movies, period.
Yeah.
It's in my top 5 favorite movies, period.
Okay.
Period. To me, it's the greatest sequel of all time. It's the greatest sci-fi movie of all time. It might be the greatest action movie of all time.
Great storyline for the whole Terminator.
Great storyline. Me and Greg already made a Terminator episode, but if they'd have just left the Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, you have a great 2-movie series.
Yeah.
Now, after that, it gets a little wonky. But, I mean, the practical effects alone make the movie look so right. Like you get lost in the environment you're actually watching, because you physically see a lot of these items and things take place instead of watching all the CGI effects. Mm-hmm. Because aside from T-1000's transformations, you really don't see a lot of CGI in the movie.
No.
Which is just it. I don't know, man.
Terminator was definitely one of my favorites.
I would love somebody to tell me that there was a better sequel, and don't come at me, Empire Strikes Back garbage from Star Wars.
Star Wars was never on my list ever.
You know why? Because it's also unwatched ass.
But maybe that was because that was a little bit. I guess it was like a little bit before our time too.
Yeah, the first three movies that came out before our time.
Yeah,
but that doesn't change the fact that We have members of the channel and my wife and her cousins. Yeah. Yeah, y'all ain't spared out there. Jayla, Janaea, y'all ain't spared. But all right, man. Your number one.
My number one. I think I already said it, but my number one gonna be Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. It's a good pick.
Good pick. Great pick, man. To me, one of the greatest, funniest. I know it's supposed to be serious, but that's one of the funniest
I think that's what
movies.
makes it so good.
Yeah.
Is the humor involved.
Yo, Samuel L. Shout out to Sam, man. Yo, he's a killer his roles. Mm-hmm. Him being just him. Seriously funny. And anytime that he cussed, just memorable.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
BMF. Straight up. Yeah, it was one of my favorite movies ever. That's my number one. And I'm sticking to it.
Yo, before we go home on this one, just because you mentioned Samuel L. and his roles, I know it's not a 90s movie. His little short role in Coming to America as the stick-up dude at the restaurant.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He's in a movie for all of like 2 or 3 minutes. And he's one of my favorite characters from Coming to America.
Yeah, there's something about him in that era.
Like him yelling, "Don't stall me, fat boy." Like,
yeah.
and when Akeem rolls up on him, who the is this? And like, oh, man.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Sam Jackson, man.
All right, man. We're going to go home on this one. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Go to store.
Yes, sir.
Buy the merch. Get this Macho Man Randy Savage shirt.
Yes, sir.
You got the turtle shirt on?
Oh, yeah.
That's from the first movie. That's the first movie poster.
Yeah. Which is the greatest one.
It is, yeah.
There's no denying. No
I
denying.
do like the second movie, though. It's not as good as the first movie, but I do like the second movie. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, buy the merch, and
tap in.
That's it, man.
Tap in.
And as we say at the end of every episode, it's only entertainment. Peace.